the Wrestling Conscious channel, and this is about analysis, laying the analysis and smackdown in these streets. Now, we're not like every other channel, just go blah blah blah, segment by segments. We have the great hot takes, and we do the topics that matter and make you think. Now, whether you like it or not, no matter how much pyro they give Cody, no matter all these smoke and mirrors, things are not going in for him. All that nice attire he wears, oh, it's not working. Now let's get into it.
Listen.
Whether you like it or not, Cody cannot carry a WrestleMania feud with John Cena alone. Cody Rhodes has not capitalized from that heel turn from Elimination Chamber. Going to the ring, saying blah 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 blah, what you want to talk about, is not making me excited for WrestleMania. No whatsoever. Cody Rhodes not even talking properly about Travis Scott and what he wants to do to Travis Scott after he gave him that horrible shiner and hurt his eardrum. It's not realistic. WrestleMania is supposed to be the biggest event of the year, and let's be honest, does it even feel special? Ratings are down, excitement is fading, and let's address the elephant in the room. Cody Rhodes is not a big star to carry a WrestleMania feud with John Cena by himself. Like if it was Stone Cold, The Rock, or probably The Undertaker. And Triple H. It can be one-sided. They can carry it. But not Cody Rhodes. No matter how much Cody shouts in his promos and go rah and try to be angry, it's not enough to keep the audience engaged. And to make it worse, when The Rock, constant media scrums and appearances, pull the curtains back, it kind of, when he does his press conferences, he's like, oh, I'm just playing a bad guy. It makes it feel like the things with Cody doesn't matter. Like kayfabe is not alive. You can pull the curtain back. Do that after when the storyline's finished. Don't pull the curtain back while we're still trying to work out the story. This is a big distraction and it takes away the mystery and excitement away. And this is a big, massive drop this year with Cody Rhodes being a champion, how it was to the incredible WrestleMania build last year. So we're just going to break it down. I'd mentioned Cody Rhodes is not big enough of a star for this moment. Cody has not broken. It doesn't have mainstream pull. It does not have mainstream pull. That's why we're trying to bring the mainstreamers into wrestling, like the Travis Scott, the Kai Cenats, I Show Speed. Because you're just not in the mainstream. No one cares that, we need to get Cody Rhodes on our channel. I don't know. It's just not happening. Now, let's get this straight. I'm not a hater of Cody, he's a good performer, but it's not on the level of John Cena, The Rock, Roman Reigns. Doesn't have that universal appeal yet. He's just not mainstream. And asking WWE to carry one of the biggest potential WrestleMania feuds of the year, it's just unjust and it's not fair and it's showing. As I said, doesn't have mainstream pull. The fans love him, but the casuals don't care. All his promos are the same. Industry and what you want to talk about. And I'm going to get you, John Cena. I'm going to get you, The Rock. And here I am. And I'm wondering what I'm going to do next. And narrate. And I'm just like, so what's going on? Are you going to kick some ass or are you just going to talk about kicking ass? I don't think there's drama in the feud. I'm convinced that he really wants to hurt John Cena. I don't think if three people attacked me, you think I'm just going to sit in the ring, just chat for 2 weeks? I'm going to go on the plane and find your ass, and I'm going to do something about it. Okay. The Rock is ruining their magic with the overexposure. We love The Rock, whatever, but I think he's turning into a Rockamania. He's getting too big for his boots now. He's pulling the curtain too much and leaves nothing for imagination. There's no mystery. It feels very corporate shilling, like a corporate promo. It doesn't feel like wrestling. It feels too clean. It feels too sanitized. It feels like he's really thinking about his image too much since um the bad publicity or the not so much success what he got from Black Adam. And let me tell you something. I love The Rock, but I slept through that movie. That's how bad that Black Adam movie DC was. Last year, when we had the final boss and Cody, there was tension, there was anticipation. Where is this now? It doesn't feel big, it just feels like stretching and stalling. Now, the build up last year between The Rock and Cody was amazing. It was shocking and unpredictable. The Rock involvement makes everything feel. It doesn't feel like it's as organic. They feel like, oh, let me test a little bit here, let me test a little bit there, and we'll just do whatever. And it's not, because really, if you're doing WrestleMania and they've really had long term booking, this does not show long term booking. This shows desperation because they need to do some shockness just to get us have a little bit of intrigue. How can WWE fix making Cody or even try to save the feud a little bit? There's no struggle. There's just speeches. There's nothing for Cody to overcome. Last year, when Cody was overcome, he was trying to get the title. He was trying to show that he's worthy of the title, and the obstacle was for his dad. But now he's got the title. I think the chase in the title is better. He's one of those people where he's better for the chase. It's just not better when he has the title. Stop letting Rock overexpose the story. Bring in more chaos and unpredictability. Now, if The Rock is the final boss and he's got Cena on his thumb, if the final boss, shouldn't The Rock have other minions beating up Cody every week? Showing him, like, listen, yeah, I am the one. So after when the Cody got beat down elimination chamber, Cody can just walk freely like a man. Like, isn't the next move of The Rock to oppress Cody, go against the odds? There's all these people in the roster could be of The Rock's minions, part of the corporate team. Lower level, could you use people you're not using, like Kamala Hayes, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, some people of the tag division. There's wrestlers out there. They can use even New Day to do some of the dirty work, but no. Just let Cody come on stage, do what you want to talk about, industry, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, bruh. Listen, so why do I think Jinder Mahal was a better champion? Now, just do the little Google schmoogle, whether you like it or not. When in 2017, when it was SmackDown ratings, Jinder brought in nearly 2.4 million. That is raw numbers. And he helped interest and brought ratings in. It made him jump. He brought an extra like 400,000 wrestling, or 300 to 400,000 fans extra viewers to the product when he in 2017 became WWE champion. Because of the unpredictability and who he was, and he looked like a flipping champion. Okay, you might hear me out like Jinder Mahal was a better world champion. Yeah, I said it. And before you lose your mind in the comments, I gotta just break it down, which I always do. Cody Rhodes is WWE's golden boy right now. He's the face of the company, the people's champion. Well, I would say corporate push champion, but that's another story. When you really break it down, his title reign has been safe. It's been predictable and honestly kind of boring. Has he defended his title a lot? No. Had he had any interesting feuds, Cody? No. If it's interesting, who does it? He has to tag with somebody. Tag with Roman to make it interesting. He has to be with someone to make it interesting. It's not interesting by himself. The pull, the draw is not with him. Meanwhile, Mahal's WWE Championship, yes, it was controversial, but it was different. It felt like WWE was taking a risk, and there was intrigue. How does this jobber become world champion like that? So comparing Cody Rhodes to Jinder Mahal champions might be helpful to break down who had the better reign. Yes, so Cody Rhodes got nearly a year reign, but back in 2017, Jinder Mahal went from a jobber from WWE champion overnight. People hated it. It made headlines. It got people talking. WWE took a risk, and it worked. Unpredictable. It was a unique character. The modern day Maharaja, if I can say it. Not like Cody Rhodes is like the golden boy babyface, which can be quite boring. And it felt fresh. The modern day Maharaja felt fresh compared to the usual main eventers, and he brought a different energy. His run felt new and didn't feel as formulaic as the other WWE repeats every year. Did Jinder Mahal have 5-star matches? No, but he did put interest and effort in, and he made it feel unpredictable and something to see. Now, Cody Rhodes is a safe, predictable champion. The face of the company. Yeah, I don't even know if I respect his work ethic, because I feel like John Cena and Rock had 10 times the work ethic, and you can check in with outputs how much they wrestle, how much they did press, how wrestling was their lives back then, especially in the Attitude Regression era. There's no real struggle with Cody's run. WWE, he was given the belt, kind of. The Undertaker, everyone had to help Cody to win the belt. It wasn't one-on-one, okay? It felt like it was given to him because of his dad. If his dad wasn't in the picture, would we care about Cody Rhodes? If you take away his dad, well, who would Cody Rhodes be? Repetitive promos. He talks about his daughter. I did it for my family. I did it for the fans. You are here. You have helped me. Blah, blah, blah. The thing with Cody is two of the perfect babyface. There's no struggle. No, I don't care if he had like some bruises on his pecs and he's got a black eye now. What has he really overcome? Because it doesn't make sense. 1 minute he's trying to topple Roman Reigns, and 1 minute you want to be with Roman Reigns for Survivor Series. It doesn't make sense. So what was all that struggle for nothing? None of the struggles meant anything. Why did Jinder Mahal's title run had more impact? Because it felt different. It felt fresh. Instead of having the usual top guys or the manufactured star as Cody Rhodes, you had someone who was underneath. And it had an underdog turn heel champion. And to be fair, it was used globally. Now, be smart WWE. Yes, I know WWE is an American export, one of the best American exports out there, wrestling. But obviously they use Jinder Mahal to help with the Indian markets. Now, India, whether we like it or not, and Netflix is in India, if they had Jinder Mahal now, you think the Asian people ain't watching and boosting up the Netflix appeal? What WWE has done has not expanded their global appeal. They're having a similar viewership as the domestic viewership, how they had on the best net cable channels. It has not changed. So you have to look at new ways how to bring new people in, or it will die. People like me will get sick about talking about it, and we'll move to something else because so much things can entertain us when wrestling. It's sparked international interest.